What if I told you that Don Jazzy was once a security guard at McDonald's before becoming one of the biggest names in African music? And that Patoranking used to sell rat poison on the streets of Lagos. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. Before the designer clothes, the expensive cars, and the VIP treatment, some of your favorite Nigerian musicians were just regular people doing all kinds of jobs to survive. From supermarket attendants to barber, even bus conductors. These stars came from humble beginnings that will leave you speechless. Let me just see what they were really doing before the fame came calling. Let's get into it. Let's start with a man who never let social media rest, Zazu Portable. Today he's known for causing wahala online, signing an endorsement deal worth 40 million naira here, 50 million naira there, and shaking tables wherever he goes. Let's not forget, he's a Nigerian celebrity boxing champion for now, after defeating Charles Okocha and Speed Darlington. But before the fame and noise, Portable was not always on your screen. He was at your barber shop. Yes, so the same man shouting Zazu used to hold clippers, not microphone. Was a full-time barber, sharpening fades and perfecting hairlines before perfecting hit song. Next is Patoranking, the global star with a Lamborghini in his garage and a big heart for giving, like his tech scholarship for students. But before the spotlight and red carpet, life was not smooth for Pato. This man once hawked rat poison on the streets of Lagos. No jokes, was out there selling pest control by day and chasing dreams by night. He also worked as a bricklayer, carrying cement and mixing mortar just to survive. Today, he's mixing beats and making millions. If that's not motivation, what is it? Banky W is now known for love songs, big endorsement, and even politics. But trust me, his journey didn't start with music videos and luxury homes. Back in the day, Banky was out there in the cold, literally selling knives from door to door abroad. Imagine opening your door and seeing Banky saying, "Good afternoon, would you like a kitchen set?" He also worked in food outlets, doing any job he could find to survive and fund his music dreams. From selling cutlery to cutting records, Banky's glow up is nothing short of inspiring. And number 4 is Mr. P of the iconic P Square Dough. These days, he's known for his flashy cars, hit songs, and smooth dance moves. Before the fame, light, and cameras, he was in a supermarket. Yes, Mr. P once worked as a supermarket attendant, stocking shelves, arranging products, helping customers. He was doing all that while quietly preparing for his big break. From pushing shopping carts to pushing chart-topping music, Mr. P is proof that humble beginnings can lead to superstar endings. Arya Star. Before the fame, the fans, and the fierce red carpet, Arya Star was a regular girl next door who loved fashion. She used to design clothes and model them too. In fact, she didn't just walk in front of the camera, she designed what she wore. That's creativity. You can hear it in her music. Today, she's living the baby girl lifestyle with Pepsi deals, stylish mansions, and hit song-stopping charts. But don't forget, before the lace fronts and microphones, she was trading needles and posing for the cameras. Humble beginnings, you can say that again. Next is the king of the streets and boss of YBNL, Olamide Bado. Now he's swimming in endorsement money and mansions with customized gates. But rewind the clock, Olamide used to work in a bar. Yes, before the flashy music videos and concerts, he was behind the counter pouring drinks and dreaming big. While people ordered beer, he was mentally writing bars. That same bar job probably gave him the inspiration for some of his earliest lyrics. Today, he's not just pouring drinks, he's pouring generational wealth. Now to our very own Fino, the man with the lyrical venom and cool-headed vibe, didn't just jump on the mic one day. Nah, he started behind the scenes as a music producer. He was the guy making beats for other artists, quietly learning, perfecting his sounds, and minding his business. Fast forward to now, he's front and center, collecting endorsement checks and killing shows. If there's one thing Fino teaches us, is that staying in the background doesn't mean you stay there forever. Sometimes you need to build others before building your brand. On number 8, we have Flavor Nabalea. Flavor, the high life heartbreaker who can sing and dance shirtless like it's a calling. But don't let the body distract you. His journey started in the church. He used to play the piano sitting quietly by the altar, pressing chords while others sang. That's where he trained his ear, built the musical discipline that's now earned him brand deals, a mansion in Lowkey, and fans all over Africa. Who would have guessed that the guy behind the keyboard will one day become the guy shaking waist on stages? Rude Boy, from wires to worldwide tours. Before the mansion in the US and the convoy of luxury cars, including a Lamborghini that cost more than some estates, Rude Boy was wiring people's houses. No jokes, the man used to be an electrician, fixing bulbs and sockets. These days, he's no longer fixing lights, but lighting up the stage, from plugging wires to plugging hit songs into our playlist. A steady upgrade be that. Orishafemi. Don't know Orishafemi for his loud, energetic vibe and street credibility. But before the fame and the Benz G-Wagon, he was literally shouting CMS or Balende as a bus conductor in Lagos. Yes, so he was the one hanging on the bus door, dragging passengers like fuel scarcity. Now, instead of calling bus stops, fans calls his name at concerts. Who would have thought that the man hustling in traffic will one day be performing in traffic-free VIP shows? Next is D'banj. You know him as Coco Master, the entertainer with endless energy and charisma. But rewind back a few years, D'banj was in the UK working as a security guard at McDonald's. Man was literally watching over burgers and fries. Today, instead of standing at the door, he's breaking doors in music industry, mentoring talent and showing up in Bentleys like it's keke. Now that's glow up. Then we have Bliss. Before we start calling him Oga Boss, Bliss was doing the kind of jobs most people won't post on Instagram. He worked as a banker here in Nigeria, then moved to the UK where he cleaned offices and did security jobs just to survive. Imagine Bliss mopping floors by day and writing rap bars by night. From janitor to gentleman, he flipped the script. Today he walks into the same corporate offices with endorsement deals. You see this life? Levels there. On number 14 we have Wizkid. From studio errand boy to global star. Yes, the star boy himself, Wizkid. Today he's living in mansions, chilling with Beyonce and shutting down stadiums across continents. But way before the fame, expensive chains and private jet, Wizkid was running errands in the studio. Literally, he was that small boy in the background, passing microphones, fetching snacks and waiting patiently for someone to hear him sing. Now look at him, one of the biggest music exports from Africa. Wizkid's story is a proof that even if you're the one sweeping the studio today, you might just own it tomorrow. And to round up this list on number 15 is Tiwa Savage. From Bank Desk to Billboard's charts, we all know Tiwa Savage as the queen of Afrobeat with that sweet voice and top-tier fashion sense. She's got global awards, endorsement deals and houses in London and Lagos. But before the shining lights and Pepsi ads, Tiwa was in a very different kind of setting. Behind a bank desk in Scotland, she used to calculate people's money by the day and sing backup vocals at night. Yes, Tiwa once did background singing for superstars like George Michael. From bank fights to billboards, her journey is pure inspiration. So the next time you see these celebs living soft, remember it wasn't always sweet. Behind the glitz and glam were days of hustle, rejection and pure grind. Whether you're flipping burgers, working in a bank or selling on the street, your story isn't over. These musicians prove that where you start doesn't have to be where you end. Love this gist? Don't keep it to yourself. Click that subscribe button, share this with someone who needs motivation, and always stay plugged into Trends Hub, where the real gist lives. Whose job shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, this is Trends Hub signing out.